Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff. We got Anti-V, V1, Temp V, Compound V. And if you've ever seen The Boys Show, you'll know what these do. So first off, let's just try and take Compound V. Let's see what happens. So we get a random power. Let's see what power we got. Alright, so we got this power. And guessing by the icon, I appears it has something to do with sound or... Oh, wait. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Oh, so it's like the warden. Alright, let me get some villagers out here. And let me see how much damage this does. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so not that much damage, but I guess if I two-shot them, I feel like the more you charge it up, because Compound V is like the base form of Compound V if you watch the show. And this is V1, which is like a super powered version of Compound V. So let's see what powers we can get from this. Alright, so let's see what powers we got. Oh, we got the most OP power. That makes sense. Yo, I'm Homelander. I could literally do whatever. Alright, and if you ever want to get rid of your powers, just take an Anti-V. And they have a bunch of cool powers, such as head popping, shrinking, and by far my favorite power. So since I got permission from the owner, he gave me a little snapshot, a sneak peek of the latest version. And some of those powers, they're not in the latest game version, public version, when you see this. Or maybe they are. It depends on when you see this. Just keep that in mind. Alright, with that being said, let's see if we can rank each power in its tier list. Alright, first of all, we got Soldier Boy, and his power is to basically just explode. If he takes enough damage, he explodes, while killing himself and the opponent. So, I'm gonna be ranking these guys on how well they could be an Iron Golem. And judging by that video, Soldier Boy would go in A tier. Not because he's not in S tier, because he also dies while killing the Iron Golem. He gets the job done, but he also dies. So Minecraft Steve is basically just the power of creative light. It's just Homelander's power without the laser eyes. And if you've ever played Minecraft, you know how to kill an Iron Golem, just stack 3 blocks up. But you basically can't take damage because you're so high up, but you're also just a normal human. So I'll put this power in C tier because you don't do that much damage. Alright, so the D is, I don't even have to say anything, D tier. Alright, next up we got Malchemical, which if you haven't seen him in the show, it's because he's a comic book only character. And he has the power to control his own weight, and the farther he falls, the more damage he does. It's basically like the mace. Because of that, I'm going to put him in A tier, because he doesn't take any damage from falling, and he can do basically an infinite amount of damage. Okay, so Starlight is next, and she is really OP. She has her star powers, and that burst can kill whatever. She doesn't have to touch them. You just go near them, and they just spontaneously die. That's why she's our first S tier power, because she is so OP. Alright, let's speed on these next 3. Kimiko has regenerative abilities. They don't work half the time. B tier. This girl, I forgot her name. Head popping, really OP. A tier. This guy, translucent, focus power. C tier. Homelander is everything you'd want in a superhero. His super strength, light, and laser eyes. Obviously, we already knew it from the beginning. Homelander is going in S tier. He's the most powerful superhero in The Boys Show, and it's taken 5 seasons just to stop him. Alright, the next person is A-Train, and judging by that video, he only needed 2 hits to kill the Iron Golem, and he only needed to take 1 hit. So I'm gonna put him right next to Soldier Boy. Not quite on his level, but really, really close. Huey's is very abstract. It's not fully mastered yet. It's just uncontrolled teleportation, and we haven't seen much of it in the show. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it below A-Train because it's not really a useful power. And with that, we have ranked every superhero. But keep in mind, that's not all the superheroes in the mod. That's just the ones I put on the tier list that I thought were really cool. So I'll put the link to the mod in the description. And thanks so much for watching, making it to the end. I spent a lot of time on this video. So I'll see y'all later. Bye!